If you're from Portland, Maine, you know Bayside Bowl is known as Bo Pope. It's the place the top bowlers in the world come to compete every year, and the fans pack this place tonight. They're here to see the semifinal round of the 2023 PBA League Elias Cup, presented by Pabst Blue Ribbon, and it starts right now. Welcome back to Bo Po, Bayside Bowl in Portland, Maine, where tonight we start the semifinals of the Elias Cup. 4 teams start the evening, sharing one dream to win the 2023 PBA League title in Race to 2 competition. We start with the 3-time defending champ, Portland Lumberjacks, in their home center against upstart Las Vegas. Then the Snickers Waco Wanderers take on Norm Duke's Dallas Strikers squad, all leading us to the championship. Best out of 5 tomorrow at 8 Eastern here on FS1. And welcome, bowling fans, welcome back. We love this place. Bayside Bowl, Portland, Maine. Always a lot of fun. Fans love Randy. We love the bowling. Dave Wright alongside the Hall of Famer Randy Pedersen, joined by Kimberly Pressler in a moment. Biggest story, these fans know it. Can Portland four-peat, win 4 straight Elias Cups? It's never been done before.
Yeah, you're right. But one thing we've learned over the years about the manager of the Portland Lumberjacks, Tim Mack, is he knows how to draft and he knows talent. With the departure of Super Southpaw Packy Hanrahan to NYC, Tim Mack went in search of another player, bringing back 4 of his players from last season. He needed another Southpaw, so what does he do? He goes across the border, he goes to Canada. He picks up major championship winner Graham Faw. It's going to be interesting to see how Graham Faw, first-timer to Portland, Maine, how he handles the pressure inside this building today.
And what a match it was last year. Down 2 games to none. Portland came back, rallied against Dallas, and won 3-2 in the best of 5. Incredible. But Portland's got to take on a very good Las Vegas team led by Hall of Fame manager Amletta Moncelli.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, they looked very impressive in their quarterfinal win. They averaged over 53 pins a game in those 2 wins. And remember, they finished second for the Lumberjacks in 2020. Nothing like a little Vegas payback.
A.J. Johnson is hungry. This team is hungry. Led by Andrew Anderson, former major champion. Now, let's meet the Las Vegas team. The Las Vegas High Rollers nearly brought home the Elias Cup in its first year of existence as an expansion team, falling just short of the 2020 finals against Portland. This year, 3-time major champ Francois Lavoie and former player of the year Andrew Anderson lead a team that's unchanged from last year.
Let's meet the Las Vegas High Rollers. Leading off, Francois Lavoie. Bowling second, Ildemaro Ruiz Jr. The man in the middle, Matt Russo. Bowling 4 and 9, A.J. Johnson.
Let's go, boys!
The anchor, Andrew Anderson. The Las Vegas High Rollers are managed by PBA Hall of Famer Amletta Moncelli. Let's meet the 3-time defending Elias Cup champion Portland Lumberjacks.
Can anyone beat the Portland Lumberjacks? The hometown heroes have dominated the PBA League, winning the last 3 Elias Cup championships. Most of last year's lineup is back in 2023, including Wes Milan, Chris Prater, and Kyle Troop, along with a fiery Arturo Quintero.
Leading off for the Lumberjacks, Graham Faw. Bowling second, Arturo Quintero. The man in the middle, Kyle Troop.
Let's go get some. Let's go, you and me, baby. Oh, yeah. Let's go. You and me, baby. Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. Come on, brother. Let's go, boys.
Bowling 4 and 9, Chris Pressler. The anchor is Wes Malott.
You know I love you, buddy. Let's go get it done right now, all right? Let's go get him. Let's go.
The Lumberjacks are managed by the 3-time defending Alliance Cup champion manager and USBC Hall of Famer, Tim Mack.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Right here, right now. It's our time. It's our time right now. It's our time right now. All right, let's go.
Earlier today, Charlie Mitchell, proprietor here at Bayside Bowl. Big honor, big moment. Lumberjacks Alliance Cup banner from last year raised. Lots of smiles. What a team in 2022. Mackie Hanrahan has moved on to a different squad this year. And Kimberly Pressler joined by Kyle Troop and Tim Mack.
Thanks, Dave. So, Timmy, we just saw, they raised that banner for you guys. You guys have done it 3 consecutive times, and you're going for a 4th this year. So why is it so important for you to make that a reality?
I mean, it's emotional. It's great to see our banner here. It's unbelievable to wear this shirt in this city. We want to do it for Bayside. We want to do it for Portland, Maine. And we're ready to take home number 4. And it starts tonight with the great team we have.
Well, Kyle, let's talk about this city, because if you ask any of the players on tour, they say they absolutely love to come here to Portland, to Bayside, and it's all because of this crowd and this atmosphere. But you guys are the hometown team. How do you make that a strength for you and your team?
I think the crowd speaks for itself. I mean, these are the best fans in bowling, and I'm pretty sure they're pulling for the Lumberjacks tonight. Let me hear if you're pulling for the Lumberjacks, baby.
Good luck to you guys.
KP, thanks. Clearly the manager and one of the stars of this great Portland team ready to roll. Fa, Quintero, KT, KP, and the big nasty himself, Wes Malott. Again, the anchor bowler, a past MVP of this event. Kyle Troop, the reigning MVP, the Mark Roth Award winner from last year. Against these guys, Lavoie, Ruiz, Matt Russo, former Rookie of the Year on tour, AJ Johnson, first-time winner on tour this year, and former major champion Player of the Year, Andrew Anderson. The righty is the anchor for Amleto Monticelli, the Hall of Fame manager. Randy, this is going to be fun. What a night and an atmosphere here. It's semifinal time.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty exciting. Don't overlook Las Vegas. I mean, they gave the Atom Splitters a beat down yesterday.
So here's the newcomer right off the bat, Graham Fa from Canada. Good start.
Wow. You want to talk about a good, that's a great start. I was watching Graham in practice earlier today, and his game looks as good as I've ever seen from him.
Response here from Lavoie as we start the race to 2. Originally from Quebec City, now lives in Wichita. Owner of 2 300 games on TV. Frankie, as he's known, trip 10 pin.
Beautiful shot by Francois. We have 2 Canadians in match number 1. How about a fellow from Mexico who now resides here in Portland, Maine? What a great story.
It's amazing. Hometown list there is Plano, Texas in the Metroplex. He's moved here now after last year, and he was an incredibly popular figure as part of the three-peat for Tim Mack. He works here at Bayside Bowl.
Sponsored by Bayside Bowl on tour.
On the PBA tour. It's extraordinary. Fell in love with the town, moved his family up from Texas to live here in New England. Wow. He knows this center as well as anyone.
And they absolutely love him here.
Fired up. His wife and family in the front row. Lamar Ruiz from Barquisimeto. Right lane to start here for Vegas. That's way off, way light. Look out. 1, 2, 8, 10. Wash up.
And again, we see that spot down lane on that right lane. You get it that far to the right, and it's never getting back. He's going to try to get the ball over here to the left side of that head pin and slide it over into the 10. The ball will take out the 2 and the 8.
PBA Tour average, this very tough conversion. You saw it north of 32%. First major roadblock here. Can't do it. 10-pin stands, open frame.
I mean, can Portland really pull off the impossible? 4 in a row?
We had a great meeting with Tim Mack and Kyle Troup yesterday, and the confidence was through the roof that they could. They love the ground foul move. You can only protect 3 players in each draft. That leaves 2 exposed. Of course, Patrick Hanrahan was going to move on. Kyle Troup
did the same thing.
Yeah.
You see that spot down lane right there? That break point at 2.4? That's about a board and a half too far to the right, and it will not come off of that spot. But a nice break, not leaving the 10-pin with it. This is a little tricky. He's going to throw a straight ball at it. He's going to try to cover both pins with the bowling ball.
Rarely see this leave. The 1-8. No. Whiffs on the head pin. They return the favor on the open frame. And just like that, the match shifts again.
Didn't expect that from Kyle Troup, did you?
No. No, I didn't. There's Matt Russo. Two-handed lefty. Also an assistant coach to Lauren Pate at Maryville University in St. Louis. They've been the national championship of the ITC this year in Vegas. Fantastic young bowler. All right, off the open. Let's see how Russo responds. Very well. Crunches the 1-2 pocket.
Great shot, Matty. Great shot.
Like the quarterfinals, the semis are race to 2. If we're tied, we'll go to a 9-10 frame roll-off after 2 games to determine a winner, and that could be a scintillating finish from here in Portland. But if this guy, Chris Pressler, and the Lumberjacks have any saying if they'd like a sweep.
One of the best games on the PBA Tour right there. Chris Pressler.
Thing of beauty, Randy.
I think the other thing about this atmosphere, Portland, Maine, Bayside Bowl, is I think it's the only time that professional bowlers actually get to feel what it's like to be a rock star.
It's amazing on so many levels. Every year I've come here, I'm struck with the Hall of Fame managers and the Hall of Fame players. Like in the second semifinal, Parker Bone III is competing at 60+ years old. Chris Barnes is competing for Dallas in the Hall of Fame. Wow. A.J. Johnson, tough break, bringing 10-pin there.
And remember, we talk about that break point down lane. You can see where that is, and that gets to the pocket. We got a little room right of that, but not much. But that 2.5 ward, really good. There's some slickness out there.
Right lane a challenge for the teams in the quarterfinals last night. Dallas and Portland earning the double bye based on qualifying to the semifinals. Waco had to go through the early seeding round. And last night, Vegas in the quarters.
This guy's a fan favorite here.
That is a certainty. The Big Nasty himself, Hall of Famer Wes Malott, another Hall of Famer. I mean, bowling royalty is everywhere at this event. So cool to see so many superstars from the present and the past in one place. Nice shot for Wes.
The big man, the Big Nasty.
Lumberjack fans are packing this place again.
Follow it up now. Way to go.
Meeting yesterday with Andrew Anderson, he said, plain and simple, I'm going to end this whole thing. Let's end this run of Portland winning this event. Time for some new blood to raise that trophy at the end of the night Wednesday. See if we can back those words up. 2-10 split.
There it is. I think about as far right as you can get it down lane. That break point is probably 3.5.
Ten-pin stance, good try at it, but it is an open frame.
Not a good time for that to happen either, with Portland doubling up to finish the 4th and 5th frame. The hometown favorites, the Lumberjacks, are jacking their way to their 4th title here at the Elias Cup. Can they pull it off?
The PBA on FS1 is sponsored by Guaranteed Rate. Want to move fast with same-day mortgage? You can go from application to approval in as fast as 1 day to get you closing on the home of your dreams in just 10 days. Learn more at rate.com. Packed house as always, Bayside Bowl, Portland, Maine. Semifinals underway, 31-pin lead, game 1, race to 2 for the home team, RP. Let's take a look at today's Brunswick oil pattern. The Mark Roth 42-footer.
Yeah, the players are going to play in and just feed the ball to that track area, just a little bit right of that track area, try to keep the ball inside, say the 4th forward down lane, and they'll do that on both sides of the lane. The bigger the hook, the deeper the players will play. Graham Faw, how about winning the Players' Championship back in 2016, but this season, not so great on tour, but you know what? He's leading the point list in the Central Region, PBA Regionals, originally from Ontario.
Lives in Ohio now. Here's Faw. Looking for help. Down goes that 6-pin.
Get over here!
Way to go. Hey, way to go. Way to go. Great job.
As Tim Mack pointed out to us in our pre-show meeting, every year they've had a lefty. So important to have that southpaw. This year it's Graham Faw.
That's what makes Waco so dangerous. They got that two-headed, two left-handed monster in Simonelli and Parker both.
That's Walla. Good response.
Great shot.
So see, there's a little bit of room there.
Great work, Frankie.
As long as you execute, make a good shot, there's a little bit of hold, a little bit of room to the right. This guy's really covering a lot of ground, Arturo is.
Love the hair, love the spirit. Now a resident of Portland, Maine, full-time. And during the entire commercial break, I was watching him. He stood there, staring down the lane, focused exactly on where he wanted this ball to go, looking for another threat. He was locked in the entire break. Didn't move. Looking for another strike. Got it!
Right here. Doubles.
Wow.
That's you. Come on, guys.
Good stuff, man. Could you imagine being down there, being one of the players, performing like this early on in front of the hometown crowd?
It'd be a blast.
Nothing else like it in our sport, except right here in Portland, Maine.
Ruiz would like to quiet the crowd. Does so.
All right, remember we talked about that number. His last shot on that lane was at the 2.5 board. This one, a good 2 inches left of that. It goes perfectly into the 1-3 pocket. Now, true, he did the same thing on that left lane when he got it too far right of the break point. Working on 4 in a row.
Actually missed the head pin for an open frame. Trying for the nickel. 5-bagger to go up by 51. Yes, indeed.
Way to come back. That's how you come back.
A huge lead in game 1.
Way to go. One good one here.
See the max score, 266 Lumberjacks, 225 High Rollers. Must-strike situation for Matt Russo, who's been really, really good in this competition.
Russo. 7-pin.
Game one is done. It's going to the Lumberjacks. I mean, it's unofficial, but trust me, they're not losing game one.
It's going to happen at this point with this huge lead.
Now, they're going to switch lanes after one game. We've talked about it throughout the entire competition, the right lane being a little tricky, being a little goofy, being a little ornery. How well does Portland adapt? They've bowled on that lane plenty of times, and they seem to have been able to figure it out at least 3 years in a row, right?
Amazing. Cross lane, Russo got his 7-pin, has the mark in 2021 PBA Rookie of the Year.
Hey, Dave, guess what? It's one of my favorite times.
What time is it?
Well, you're getting ready to tell everybody.
It's
tell
a
them.
Pabst six-pack alert.
Yeah!
If Chris Prater strikes here, he'll win $1,000 for his team. Sponsored by Pabst, Blue Ribbon of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Please remember to drink responsibly. Looking for 6 in a row. KP.
Oh, no!
Somehow, some way.
Stupid. Stupid 10-pin.
Stands.
Mathematically over.
That's a bummer. The good news is for the home team and the three-peat champs, they have one game won in the race to
Well,
two.
not really mathematically over until he makes his spare, and then it is. Cecil, our scorekeeper, he's giving me the cutting his throat sign.
That one.
Hey,
Prater is
Cecil, now it's over.
Good job, first one. Good job.
Too much pressure, huh?
The good news for A.J. Johnson and Vegas, it is a race to two. They will get to move over to potentially, as Randy talked about, higher scoring left lane. Open to win this one and force a roll-off. Great job from A.J. Won his first ever PBA Tour title recently at the Lucky Larson overseas, and then found out his girlfriend are expecting a baby boy. So quite a few weeks in the life of A.J. Johnson. Congrats to that happy couple. This one is over for the longtime superstar of Portland. Man, his best bowling comes out at PBA League.
Look at that. He's lucky it stayed on the lane. What are you doing, Wes?
Almost looked like Jeremy.
Anytime he competes in this event, something. Look at that. 3 wins with Portland and Silver Lake, the Atom Splitters. So he's got 4 rings. Looking for a 5th total, a 4th in a row with Portland for his manager, Tim Mack. Pretty cool.
Get some good rhythm. Same ball, and there's no changing. Yeah. Remember, don't
I got the first up, so I got to keep everything the
okay.
cadence right.
Just make sure we don't get forward like you said, right?
He's talking about his upper body position, his posture. If he gets forward, he gets tipped early, then that gets his swing to be real steep in the downswing. So he's got to make sure that he doesn't tip early. And there you go. There's obviously a much better result.
Good work. Way to go.
The good news is he knows when he does throw a bad shot, usually the cause is him tipping early.
We'll watch that in game 2. Anderson.
Wow. Didn't expect that from Andrew.
What?
Not that one.
No. I went to the
Leads
one
to
for that
2-8 in the 5th, and then the 2-8-10 in the 10. And they'll
went
be
to the
glad
one
to
for
get
the-
off of this lane.
7th year pro, 3 titles in a major. 2018 USBC Masters in Syracuse. Incredible talent.
Oh, we both do. Let's go.
Game 1 in the books. The 3-time champs look really good in their home center in the race to 2. One more game, and they're off to the championship tomorrow with focus, with execution, with the newcomer Graham Fall. It's all coming together for Portland. They've got the energy and a 1-zip lead. Game 1, race to 2, goes to the home team. 232-170. One more game and they take the match. Kimberly Pressler joined by Amleto Monticelli.
Thank Thanks, guys. So in Leto, you guys are down by 1, but you are not out because this is a race to 2. If you win this one, you guys can force a roll-off. You guys are switching lanes now. So what's the strategy to get you guys back into this?
Well, as you know, lane 3 doesn't shape as much in the back end like lane 2. So we're looking forward for that one, and they have to deal with lane 3 right now. So it's the same thing.
All right, well, good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Kimberly, thanks. Sam Leto knows of what he speaks. 40-year pro, 20 titles in a major. A Hall of Famer, team manager here, trying to rally his troops.
I remember when Amleto first came out on tour and everybody tried to change his game, change his style. And he's like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'll stick with this.
En route to the Hall of Fame. Lavoie begins game 2. Looking for help on the 4-pin, doesn't get it.
Great shot, Frankie. Great shot.
They have to get lined up and get lined up quick on that. Lane 2, we'll call it the left lane, even though it's the right lane of the pair.
I totally agree. There's no room for error here. You're down 1-0 against the red-hot team. Yes, you're on the potentially higher scoring lane, but spares aren't going to do it against Portland.
Potential only if your execution is spot on and you get lined up.
'16 PBA Players Championship for his 1 career title. First time in PBA League. Graham Faw, yeah.
Beautiful.
Southpaw superiority.
One of the things I noticed when watching Graham earlier this afternoon was it looks like his rev rate has increased. And I talked to him right before we went on air, and he said, yeah, man, that's what I've been working on. Great position at the foul line. Obviously, he uses his legs brilliantly.
Ruiz needs a response here. Does not get it, misses the target. 3-6-7, tough split.
Hey, give it a run here. Give it a run.
Ball right of the 3-pin, cut it into the 7. Ildemaro is really struggling. Opened his first shot in game 1. Did strike. Second shot, frame 7. But now facing potential open frame once again.
Almost feel like this is a must-do. Can't convert 7-pin stands, open frame. I know it's early. It's early. Second frame of the second game, but for the way Portland is bowling, with the energy of this building, and this guy who works here, he coaches here, he's sponsored by Bayside Bowling proprietor Charlie Mitchell on tour. He knows every board, every inch of this bowling center very, very well.
Big shot coming up for Arturo and the Lumberjacks, working on a strike. It's the first right-hander to bowl for their team on this right lane.
With his family watching. Another one!
That's for you! That's for you! Come on!
Charlie Mitchell, he's loving it. What a beautiful shot by Arturo Quintero.
Yes!
Muy bueno, señor.
Yes!
Style it down again and get the next one, all right?
You know proprietor Charlie Mitchell wants a strike from his guy. And we mean his guy. All right, Russo and company, we knew this was going to be a formidable challenge. Even when you're bowling really well, didn't like it, turned away immediately, but got a break.
Yeah, huge
And they're all
break.
down.
That's right! That's right!
Hated it, and it's 10. 10 down. Goes in high, trips to 6. You're allowed to get a break. This kid's been really bowling his rear end off for this team.
Good, not 2. All right, we'll go the other way and just throw it good.
Every manager works very hard to get their team ready for this event. The 10 team, it's very hard to get this far. Tim Mack puts tremendous effort and passion, research, Zoom calls on a regular basis leading up to the draft, who they protect, who they don't. Kyle Troop strikes again. It means a lot to the players. It means a lot to Tim Mack as well.
Couldn't agree more.
Hey, that was one left, and he got a mitt for that one. Kept it in, right?
Remember the right lane and the troubles that players have had, getting it to come around the corner, getting it to shape. The 2-8-10s, the 2-10s, those light hits. Timmy Mack just carried a light mixer. Wait and see. Stay tuned. Prather and Wes Malott to follow.
Johnson desperately needs a strike here for his team. And gets it. Cuts into the lead by 10. Intense competitor. That was very big.
That was an assault.
Sharkin looking for the front four for Portland. Another one. These guys are too good.
Relentless, full rack attack by the Lumberjacks.
Okay.
Watch Chris Prather pose on this shot right there. There it is. Every time he does that, he loves it. He loves the shot. He loves the way it feels out of his hand.
He's won some big events here. A lot of money in this building for Chris Prather. Anderson.
You like that? Who's out? Come on.
Pumped up.
Another Kirk Cousins reference. Next thing we know, we're going to see a big chain.
We're not done yet. You like that? Who's out? Come on.
Don't poke the bear. Don't poke the bear. That's all I'm saying.
Here comes Wes Malott. Hall of Famer steps up. Got another one. The great start continues in game 2.
Oh, that's right. Get it, bear. Grizzly bear. Want some? Get some.
Front 5. Game 2, Portland. Lumberjacks look unbeatable at Bayside Bowl tonight. Wow. Back here in Portland. We'll tell you about the NFL. Huge doubleheader on Fox, starting with the Commanders taking on Jalen Hurts and the undefeated Eagles. For other regional action. And in America's Game of the Week, the Patriots battle Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. Or the Cardinals Niners, all on Fox and the Fox Sports app. VIPs are in the house. The Hall of Famer Randy Pedersen to my right.
So not flattering.
And Tom Clark, PBA Tour Commissioner, Lab Extra, Bolero, PBA Executive. Great to see those guys here today, of course.
Tom Clark responsible for all of this. He found this place. Portland, Maine, and Bayside Bowl.
We owe Tom a lot on many levels.
Oh boy.
Lavoie starts off the second half of game 2.
Run it down.
4-7 up for Frankie. His high rollers are in a world of trouble right now against the 3-time defending champs, who are working on a 5-bagger, the front 5, to begin game 2. Four 7 for Lavoie. Converts. But like we said at the beginning of game 2, spares are not going to do it.
And we talk about making that move over to the right lane. Portland not having any trouble. Guess what, Dave?
What?
I've got another 6-pack alert. We have a Pabst 6-pack alert. With Portland Lumberjacks strike here. It'll be $1,000 for that team, sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Please remember to drink responsibly and give it to them. Give it to them. I wish there was more in a 6-pack.
Grandpa comes through, $1,000 added to what already has been a very special night for Portland.
You want to talk Grandpa, the new guy on the Portland Lumberjacks? Look at him cracking it. you know what he's done tonight? He's been nothing but perfect. He struck on every shot.
Pretty good acquisition. Pretty good pick by Tim Mack, right? Ruiz, really nice shot.
Much better.
Has a little fun there.
Unfortunately, it might be too late.
Great shot. Great shot. Good rhythm, good tempo.
I like it.
Yeah, that's in remembrance of his late father who passed away 8 months to the day.
Arturo has been perfect. A champ here last year at Portland. And trying to put his team up by 56, essentially. And
El Nino.
Huge lead, insurmountable.
And
not this time.
Yeah, he cut it off and got it in. Here you go, right here. You can see the break point. Almost 5 left.
Urethane on this one or no? Urethane. Where is it?
Going to go to a urethane ball to try to cover the 3-6-10. The idea with the 3-6-10 is to try to cover all 3 pins with the bowling ball.
Wasn't me, guys. I didn't forget my spare ball.
And here it comes.
He wasn't ready for a spare. Just think about strikes. Get that proper spare ball to take care of the 3-6-10 here coming up.
Right now, if you're the Lumberjacks, you're thinking one thing and one thing only: no open frames. Max score for the High Rollers, 254. Look out. Wow, kind of curved a little bit. Hook just at the end there. And he covers it nicely. Their max score, 277.
Over there and getting ready for it. That's what that is. Good job.
Hey, folks, you want to become a better bowler? You want to throw more strikes? You want to learn more about your game? Head on over to our friends over at Lane Talk and get the most comprehensive information available. Head on over to lanetalk.com.
Amazing stats, analytics, all available at lanetalk.com. Russo and company are in a huge hole. Good shot.
Yeah, Maddie's been so good.
Makes it a 33-pin game. They lost game 1, 232 to 170. As we get to the 4th bowlers in the lineup. Troop, there it is, former PBA Player of the Year. Great personalities of the game. Well done.
Just enough to get it to come around the corner, and he does it with touch and speed.
You back it up now, all right? You back that up right now, all right?
If the Lumberjacks were to spare strike 9th and 10th, they can't be beat. Spare strike spare, they shoot 247. Max score for the High Rollers, 244. Will they bowl for the title once again for the 4th consecutive Elias Cup?
Longtime member of Team USA. Great career for AJ. Capped off by his first win this summer. Finally got it. Oh, ring and 10-pin, good shot.
Come on, man.
It's that kind of night for Las Vegas.
And that kind of night for the Lumberjacks. There's just something about them. They're almost like a mythical creature.
Centaur.
I mean, three in a row.
Amazing.
And now these guys are literally one shot away from punching their ticket once again. And up to bat for the Lumberjacks. One of the guys that carries some of the biggest lumber on the PBA Tour, Chris Prather.
Amazing talent. Loaded again. 4 or 5 players back. Graham Faw, the only newcomer. Becky Hanrahan moving on in the draft this year. It's not easy to do with the setup Tom Clark has with the draft each year. Tap on the 10, not enough though. For a strike there for Prather.
That's okay, run it down.
I like that one. Beauty,
Run it down
like
with any kind of count. It puts them into the 230s. In the 10th frame, even if they open, High Rollers max 223.
Spares a win.
Spare is a winner. You heard Tim Mack say it.
Got it.
Just punched their ticket to the finals.
Portland wins game 2.
Way to go, boys. Way to go. Way to work.
Portland is going to advance on to the championship match again. And Andrew Anderson's dream of taking down the defending champs, 3-time champs in this building. And it's a good run for Vegas, but again, Portland looks unbeatable. Now remember, they were down 2-0 in that amazing match with Norm Duke and Dallas last year, rallied to win 3 in a row. This place went berserk on a wild finish with open frames.
Wes Malott just needs to stay upright in the 10th frame, and they're going to go for 4 in a row. Not a great performance from the high rollers. Remember their average winning margin yesterday, 53 pins a game. They shoot 170 out of the gate and finally managed to shoot 223, but flipping lanes posed no issues for the Lumberjacks as they started with the front 6.
Wow. Yeah, well said.
Not bad, bro.
Can't shoot 170 at the 3-time defending champs and expect to win the game. There's just no way that's going to happen. Wes Malott, MVP, the Mark Roth Award winner in 2019 and 2020. He's upright. He's got 10. It's official. Portland wins. They're off to the championship match again.
Way to go. Way to go, boys. Way to go. Way to be.
And as you might imagine, for Wes Malott, Tim Mack and company, and all the fans here rooting on Portland, satisfying moment of the match. Sponsored by Snickers. Nothing satisfies like a Snickers. Portland wins again.
And let's not discount the fact that they were the #1 seed, which means that they got to literally skip 2 rounds of this, right? Same with the Dallas Strikers as the #2 seed.
Double bye to the semifinals.
Double buys.
Very important, but they earned it. The total pinfall and bonus pins. In the seeding round,
One more, buddy.
Vegas had to bowl in the quarterfinals. That's right, Tim. We will see tomorrow. West going to finish up, make the scores official here. In style.
That boy. Way to go. That's why you're there, baby. Way to go. Yeah, that's great bowling.
232 and 257 games, Randy. Not bad.
Strong.
Very strong. Kimberly's ready with the winners.
Come on, guys, get in here. You guys are headed to the finals. You know what? Everybody seemed to struggle on that right lane, but not you guys. Is it the chemistry? Is it this place? Is it just this team?
It's the communication. You know, we all see the lanes very well. We communicate and we believe. I mean, that's been our word this year is belief. I asked every guy, do you believe? And we all said yes. And that was a pretty good performance from us tonight.
Talking about a pretty good performance, can we talk to Graham here for a second? Because it's the first time you've been in the league, and you were ace tonight. You had nothing but strikes. How in the world did you adapt to this so quickly?
You can't prepare for these fans. These fans are awesome, so you just got to go out there and throw your best shot.
There's nothing like it in the world. Congratulations, guys. You are headed to the finals.
See you tomorrow.
Pretty good debut, KP, for Graham Faw, no doubt. And Tim Mack and company roll in the semifinal. 2 impressive games. Off to the championship tomorrow night, FS1, 8 Eastern. It's best of 5 time. Who will they play, though? Will it be Snickers, the Waco Wonders, or the Go Bowling Dallas Strikers? With some Hall of Fame talent. Look at all the legends on the lanes, and as managers, Norm Duke's ready. They're competing for the last cup, and tomorrow, 8 Eastern. Best out of 5. Got to win 3 games tomorrow here in FS1. The PBA League, presented by Pabst Blue Ribbon Championship match. Half of the field is set. The 3-time defending champion Portland Lumberjacks sweep LA. 2 games to none. Dave and Randy, the Hall of Famer, back with you. This amazing atmosphere here in Portland. Amazing. always. Also amazing, Randy. A lot of fist bumps. Portland, again, on their home lanes. Just fantastic.
Yeah, they really were. And I think what was most impressive for me is when they flipped lanes. You know, when they went from the left lane to the right lane, and we've seen over the past couple of nights how tricky that right lane can get, and that certainly wasn't the case for Portland. A lot of experience on that side and a lot of great talent.
They love you here, Randy.
I love Portland.
So, in the PBA, some of the balls, bowling balls, have very creative names. I want to know later on the show what you might name a bowling ball. Let's find out.
I've got one for you.
A lot more. It's time now for Pressing Questions with Kimberly Pressler, presented by Go Bowling.
Kyle, if you could name a bowling ball, anything you wanted, what would you name it?
I've actually thought about this a little bit. I haven't come up with the best name, but I think we're going to go with the Afro Hammer.
That's really good.
Seems pretty nifty. Hit him with the Afro Hammer.
AJ, if you could name a bowling ball, what would you name it?
Relentless.
I like it.
No one's used that name, and I thought it would be great for a bowling ball like Relentless Hook or whatever you want to use it for, but I've had that name for a long time, so I'm hoping I get to use it one day.
I don't know. We've run out of names.
What would you not name it?
The Brick.
Jason, this might be a trick question for you, but if you had a bowling ball, what would you name it? And you can't use the ones you already have.
I think there might be one in the future. I don't know, maybe Boom. A little Belmo Boom. I don't know, maybe.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah, but it could work. It could work.
Tom, if you could name a bowling ball, what would you name it?
I did. The Rebel. I already named one, so...
Did? What was it?
The Rebel. They named the bowling ball the Rebel, so... It's pretty good.
I mean, I knew that.
Yeah, I know you did. I know you had one. I sent you one, so I don't know what you did with it, but hopefully it's your favorite bowling ball.
Dom, if you could name a bowling ball, what would you name it?
Something British, I guess. So we just had the coronation, so maybe the coronation.
Coronation is good.
You come up with something. Come on, make up a word that people don't use for bowling balls.
For a bowling ball. Wait.
The Big Ben.
The Big Ben? Oh my gosh!
The Big Ben coming out soon.
So, what would you name a bowling ball?
I've thought about this for a long time, and I think I would go old school, solid black. It would be a really, really, really strong ball, and I would call it Black Tar.
Black Tar, I like that. Big
Black
Ben
Tar.
was good. Boom was good. The bowling's been great here so far. Portland is through to the championship. We know that. Second match is coming up here on FS1. Lumberjacks will play tomorrow night in the best out of 5. And who will they take on? Strikers and the Wonders. That's coming up next from Portland, Maine. Now let's meet the Wonders. Hall of Fame veteran Parker Bone III is the leader of the newest team in the PBA League, the Waco Wonders. Returning this year to once again join Parker are league veterans like Jason Sterner and BJ Moore.
Here are the Snickers Waco Wonders, leading off Jason Sterner. Bowling second, Frank Snodgrass. The man in the middle, B.J. Moore. Bowling 4 and 9, Parker Bone the third. Anchor bowler, the Ryan Express, Ryan Simonelli. The Waco Wonders are managed by PBA Hall of Famer Johnny Petraglia.
Thank you, Ryan.
And now the Go Bowling Dallas Strikers.
They are one of the most successful teams in PBA League history, the Dallas Strikers. with back-to-back Elias Cup wins in 2016 and 2017. And even though Hall of Famer Norm Duke won't be in the lineup this year, he'll still serve as team manager, leading a formidable team that finished second to Portland in last year's Elias Cup final.
Leading off for the Strikers, Chris Barnes. Bowling second, DJ Archer. The man in the middle, Sean Maldonado.
Do you, baby?
Bowling 4 and 9, Tommy Jones. The anchor is Matt Ogle. The Dallas Strikers are managed by PBA Hall of Famer Norm Duke.
Play well, guys. Play well.
It is unusual that Norm Duke's not competing. A manager now. But he told us today he loves the role and can't wait to try to bring the Strikers another Elias Cup.
Yeah, he was the only player manager in the history of the Elias Cup, and now he's on the sidelines. And I mean, who can forget the last shot he threw last season at this event? It's hard to see Norm go, but he's back. He's in just a managerial role, and it's great to always see Norm Duke.
Dallas, the 2 seed, double bye to the semifinals. The Snickers Waco Wonders have been fantastic so far in the opening show on Sunday, and again last night in the quarterfinals, and Ryan Simonelli has been the Terminator.
Well, they have something that none of the other teams have, and that's that two-headed, two left-handed monster in Parker Bone III and Ryan Simonelli, along with BJ Moore, who's just been really, really good throughout the course of this event. But when you have Parker just packing every shot and then Simonelli stepping up in the clutch each and every 10th frame, this team has been awfully tough.
Simonelli has been the closer. PB3 is looking down lane to get a feel for what the strategy will be and how the lanes will transition. It's Dallas, it's Waco, coming up next from Portland, Maine. Getting set, PBA League semifinals, match number 2, Dallas Strikers and Snickers Waco Wonders. All eyes will be on Coach Prime in Colorado for a huge game. Big noon Saturday. Quarterback Shedeur Sanders leads the Buffaloes against Caleb Williams and the 8th-ranked Trojans. All starts at 10 Eastern with big noon kickoff back in Boulder. Then USC Colorado, Saturday noon Eastern on Fox.
Does Caleb win the Heisman again?
I think he does. Looks good so far. Last year in this building, unforgettable. Norm Duke's final appearance as a bowler in the PBA League. The match is already over. The championship hats and t-shirts have been passed out, and Normie stepped up and got one last strike. Hugs, tears. It was incredibly emotional for Tim Mack, who won it all. Norm Duke now joined by Kimberly.
Norm, I absolutely love watching that video just now with you. It was the last shot that you had in this building, and these guys absolutely love you here. How bittersweet is it for you to be back here in this building? But you're not an athlete today. You're just going with a solo manager job.
Just the solo manager. You know what? That's so fine with me. That shot became the most memorable shot of my life. And you know, that last ball is in a trophy case right over there. It stays here, Bayside Bowl. I'm so happy about that.
That's got to mean a lot to have that last ball here at Bayside. What does it mean to you to be back here, especially with this crowd who absolutely adores you?
You know, this is our second home. For those of us that started the league in Detroit, and we've been here all this time, I tell you what, this has become our favorite bowling center by far.
Do you think that this crowd is going to stop you guys from going to the finals and beating Portland?
Oh, no, they're going to be on our side. They like this rivalry we got here with the Portland Lumberjacks and Dallas Strikers.
They want to see some good bowling, and I have no doubt that that's exactly what we're going to see today. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you, Kimberly.
Kimberly, thanks so much. Norm Duke now is a manager only, but the Snickers Waco Wonders might have a thing or two to say about that. For their Hall of Fame manager, Johnny Petraglia, legendary left-hander. Lineup here, Sterner, Snodgrass, PB3, BJ Moore, and Ryan Simonelli has been extraordinary as the anchor bowler for Waco so far into his third show. Head-to-head with the Dallas Strikers. Chris Barnes, CB, Hall of Famer. DJ Archer replaces an injured player this year.
Bill O'Neill, yeah.
Billy O'Neill.
Big loss for Dallas, but DJ Archer's bowled very well here in his own right, so we'll see if he can toe the line for Dallas. But yeah, big hit losing Bill O'Neill.
Back injury, O'Neill out. Barnes remains on the lanes. Living legend. Chris Barnes back on TV. Great start.
And no re-oil after our last match.
I got you. Good call.
We'll see how that plays out. Chris Barnes playing in immediately. I think we're used to seeing him throwing rocket ships from farther right. Sterner's going to go with urethane to start. They did that yesterday.
3 career titles for Jason Sterner from upstate New York. Nicely done.
Well, he's really turned his career around the last few years, hasn't he?
You wanted that? Go ahead, you're up there.
2021 King of the Lanes champ in this building, Jason Sterner. Here, DJ Archer, replacing Billy O'Neill. 2 titles, long-time pro. A nice chat with DJ yesterday. Very excited about being here. And what an opportunity. For the star Bill O'Neill, injured. Look at the loft, wow. And it really came off his hand unusually there. And ends up in a split.
Never got it far enough to the right. You can see the breakpoint board at 8.0. He's going with loft to try to delay the hook on that left lane.
Four, 6, 7 split. Tough here for DJ. 4-7, yes. 6-0.
Let's go down to the floor and talk to manager Johnny Petraglia. Johnny, interesting lineup change that you just made there. You're going away from what got you to this point. Why the change?
Because Parker didn't get a good reaction on either lane, and BJ looked locked in pretty well, so we decided to make a switch.
Thank you, John.
Here's Snodgrass. There's the strike.
And that's how you take advantage of the open, right? Your leadoff bowler strikes, you double up right behind it. And Snodgrass going with urethane as well. Again, that's what they did last night. And now, the Candyman, Sean Maldonado.
From Houston. Good looking shot. And we saw Sean yesterday. He's lost a lot of weight.
I don't know if that one counts.
30 pounds. He's down from, and we saw him last, over the last few months, protein-only diet. Eats a ton of beef, he told us, and cut out everything else. He said he's never felt better. He's off to a good start.
Let's see what Parker's ball reaction looks like.
Another legend on the lanes, PB3. No help on the 10 pound.
Good shot, Parker. Good shot, buddy.
All right. Good shot.
That reaction didn't look all that bad. It was just a little soft coming around the corner. Parker likes to go real straight. He has throughout his entire career. But I think the team decided collectively to change the lineup, and you heard manager Johnny Petraglia tell us why.
Good shot.
Better than what I was looking like before.
Another Hall of Famer steps up in Tommy Jones. Good to see Dallas compete in this event after the double bye. Second seed, a trip directly to the semifinals. just like Portland, who dispatched Vegas easily in 2 straight. TJ looks good.
Really good shot there by Tommy Jones, and now the deficit only 11 as the strikers are now working on a double.
One of the great technical games in bowling, BJ Moore from outside Pittsburgh. 1 title on his resume. Past champion of this event.
Hates it.
That's why, wow, 1, 2, 8, 10.
Too far right. Left of the head pin, cut it over into the 10.
Lots of cover, gets it! Well done by BJ Moore. As you might imagine, the spirit of the game is sponsored by Guaranteed Rate. Want to get moving fast with same-day mortgage? You can go from application to approval in as little as 1 business day. Time to get your dream home crazy fast. Learn more at rate.com.
Great cover by BJ Moore.
Sweet. Here's Matt Ogle. This is the Pabst Blue Ribbon Bear Frame, and Ogle strikes. Oh. It's sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. After the original, and please drink responsibly. Here is the closer. Here is the Terminator. Ryan Simonelli. Chipped squarely on his shoulder. Continues his excellence here in Portland. Now for a 3rd straight night.
Thus far, he's only not struck twice throughout this competition.
Underway, match 2. Look at all the Hall of Fame legends as coaches and managers, as bowlers as well, like PB3 and Chris Barnes. Three-pin lead, Dallas Strikers, game 1, race to 2. Stay up to date with the latest PBA news, including being one of the first to see the 2024 PBA Tour schedule. Just head to PBA.com to sign up for PBA emails today. Can't wait to see the slate 2024. Race to 2, semifinals. Game 1, here comes Chris Barnes. Dallas Strikers. They won this event in 16 and 17. Chris Barnes, part of the Silver Lake Atom Splitters Elias Cup champs in 2014 and 15. All those did come here at Bayside Bowl. Chris steps up. All but the 2-pin.
Come on, right now.
Again, looking at the breakpoint numbers, a little bit farther right than his last shot on that lane, and was kind of hoping the 10-pin wouldn't be there to go along with the 2. 97.2% of the time, it's made every time.
25-year pro takes care of business, single pin spare conversion. And like the Bones and another incredible bowling family, the Barnes. Here's Jason Sterner. It was really close for a first career major that lost to Prather in 2022. Steps up for Waco. Knocks them all down. Great shot. Crunches the 1-3 pocket.
Great shot by Jason Sterner. They're working on a strike. Regain the lead. And Jason Sterner just nails. Strikes in his first 2 shots here in game 1. DJ Archer looking to rebound.
Again goes with loft on that lane, and misses the target again by a lot.
Oh my good grief.
3, 6, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Come on, right now.
That's a problem.
Huge problem. Can't get the ball far enough right of the head pin. The only good news about this, it's not a split.
filling in for the injured Villanelle with a back problem out this year. Takes care of business. Really nice spare for DJ. That's the good news.
That was a real good cover. Needed it. Problem is that the Waco Wonders are working on a double. Snodgrass has a chance here to increase the lead to 22.
Seven-year pro. 9th at the U.S. Open this year. Wonders look for a 22-pin lead. Got it! Trip 10-pin, Frank Snodgrass. Things looking good. And the team is trying to run the table all the way from Sunday night.
Snodgrass with his struggles in the first couple of rounds, but not thus far tonight. The strikes in his first two shots here in game one.
Okay, Maldonado and Dallas respond. The Texan says yes.
Well, the strikers need to do just that. They need to strike, and they need the Wonders to stop striking. How old is this guy? Parker?
60. Turned 60 on July 13th.
So you got a 53-year-old and a 60-year-old in this match.
Legends. It's awesome. Looking for the four-bagger. Got it! 7 goes down late for PBA 3.
Just enough of the 7-pin to get it to go. And it's a four-bagger for the Waco Wonders. He's like a Rolex watch, right? He's like a classic timepiece. I mean, this guy...
Better of age.
It's incredible how good he is at age 60.
Another Hall of Famer steps up here in TJ. Nice. Big strike, foundation frame for Dallas. So a double gets them back in this game, but BJ Moore and company want to put it away.
And BJ can do just that with a strike here. Strike here puts him in the 240s. Striker's 233 max.
BJ Moore. Oh. 4-pin.
On the one.
That's all right, because Simonelli can still double in the 10th for 240.
Got the mark, no worries.
Well, thus far, the lineup change really hasn't worked. BJ Moore, remember, he left a washout in the 4th frame. He covered it, and then a 4-pin. Parker, he went 10-pin and then struck. So it'll be interesting to see going to game 2 if they keep the same lineup. Ogle needs them all.
Matt Ogle really had a hurry and just didn't have a chance out of his hands there. 1, 2, 4, 7 down the line.
Just make sure you stay aggressive so that you're going to be aggressive all night.
Words of wisdom, good coaching there for Parker Bone III.
Simonelli just needs to keep it on the lane. Game one's going to go to Waco. Again, you know, we've seen it so many times throughout the competition. The right-handers, they need to get the ball going to the right, but you get it going too far and it just falls off that cliff.
I like it too. I like it too. I didn't like that one in the 10th. No, I didn't like that one.
The Cinderella story, without question, the Snickers Waco Wonders. All the way from the qualifying opening show. And now on the verge of being 1 game away from the championship match to face 3-time champion Portland.
Well, you know, Dallas was IRC. They chose to start on that left lane.
This one's over. Game 1, race to 2. Waco does it again and continues the incredible run led by anchor bowler Ryan Simonelli. What a story. Simonelli been with several franchises in PBA League, unprotected in drafts, and the chip has been on his shoulder from night one of this competition.
Great game. Solid game.
Try next time, bud. I'll try harder.
Former Portland Lumberjack and a champion of this event, but didn't come back. So now he's with Waco, and now he's one game away from the championship match to take on his former team tomorrow night here in FS1 at 8 Eastern. Sterner and company looking good again against the second-seeded Dallas Strikers from Portland, Maine. One game away from the championship match. We know the Dallas Strikers are the two-time Elias Cup champs. 2016 knocked out the New York City Kingpins 4-2. MVP that year, TJ, the future Hall of Famer at that point. Tommy Jones at Bayside here in Portland, Maine. And 2017, Portland, another win. Knocked them off. Strikers beat the Lumberjacks 5-1 that year. MVP was none other than Norm Duke here at Bayside Bowl. Back-to-back champs. On a page in that piece. There's Bill O'Neill and DJ Moore. Now facing them tonight. 2023 version of the Strikers. Chris Barnes, Ogle, Maldonado, Archer, and Tommy Jones trying to win game 2, but Sterner and company really good, Randy, as they continue this amazing run.
Yeah, they really have been. They just, you know, they string strikes. They work well together as a team. Even with the lineup adjustment by the guys and manager Petraglia, they still shoot .234 game 1.
Sterner starts game 2. Moving lanes, 2-5.
Didn't like it, but only 2-5. It's not, you know, the big split, the washouts, and Jason Sterner real good at keeping the ball in play.
Unusual lead for a bowler at this level.
Oh,
watch
my
it.
goodness.
No, 5 stands open for him.
Let's go down to the floor and talk to manager Norm Duke. Norm, your team down 0-1. What do you tell your team as they move over to the right lane?
I told him, I said, if everybody strikes one time right now, put this second game away early, and we'll get on with, you know, the reality of that third game.
All right, Norm, good luck. Thanks.
Thank you.
Chris Barnes steps up for the Strikers and delivers. Tattoos the 1-3 pocket. Those pigs had no chance whatsoever.
Ball change for Barnes on that right lane. And a good start for the Strikers trying to get back in this and tie this thing up.
Frank Snodgrass and company would not like that to happen one bit. Winner takes on Portland tomorrow night in the best-of-5 championship match. Great shot, Snodgrass.
Way to go, Frank. Great job.
Let's go.
Let's see if DJ Archer can figure things out here.
Man, he struggled. Struggled big time game 1. Through the nose for a big split. And then left the 3-6-9-10 and he covered it.
Switching lanes, still a lot of loft there. That's better.
Much. Way to go, DJ.
One apiece. One apiece right now.
Perfection in the 1-3 pocket. And relief for DJ.
Great picture.
A long time this guy's been in the Hall of Fame. Legend back on the lanes.
Oh.
Whoa, almost a big 4. Still a 4-6-7 split.
Well, there it is. That's that ball reaction that Johnny Petraglia, the manager, was talking about in game 1 and why they made the change in their lineup. That ball looked pretty good, and then it just checked and went right through the nose.
That one cut loose.
Yes, it did.
So critical open frame. Here comes Sean Maldonado. We saw him win that PBA Chameleon Championship in Tampa at the World Series of Bowling. Nice strip 10 pin. Looking svelte out there, looking good.
Yeah, he's really trimmed down. He's looking great. Six pin, second from the right, goes to the sidewall, kicks the 10 out. When you're a right-hander, that's exactly what you're looking for.
Response here for BJ Moore. The Wanderers left lane in this game, chip 10 pin. Huge lead for Tommy Jones, the Hall of Famer, and Dallas in game 2. As we saw a moment ago, part of 2 Elias Cup champion teams in 16 and 17. TJ there chanting, nice! The great start continues, look at the lead! In game 2 for Dallas, 53 pins.
Well, that's about as far right as you can get it and still get it back. And just everybody's kicking 10s out now. Dallas is actually playing the right lane farther right than they did the left. That left lane's really starting to hook for the right-handers.
Simonelli stays locked in. And where that strike cuts at the 43. Wanderers a 2:34 game in game 1 in the race to 2. We saw Matt win his first singles title of his career in Wauwatosa. Whoa! Right through the old nose. 3, 4, 6, 7, 10.
All right, get the ball right at the 3-pin, cut it over into the 4 and 7, and the ball will take out the 6 and the 10.
Flat left for Ogle.
He overcut it.
Get it done.
Overcut it. Good try though, but not what you want when you're working on a 4-bagger and trying to get back in this. Matt Ogle with a big opening once again. Chris Barnes looking pretty good early, but can Dallas tie this thing up? They're down 0-1.
The PBA on FS1 is sponsored by Guaranteed Rate. Want to move fast? With same-day mortgage, you can go from application to approval in as fast as 1 day to get you closing on the home of your dreams in just 10 days. Learn more at rate.com. And by Go Bowling. For friends and family fun, log on to gobowling.com to find a center near you. Downtown Portland, Maine. Great shopping, great food, great fun. Elias Cup here at Bayside Bowl, not far from downtown. Exactly what is on the line here. Trying to win PBA League Elias Cup in 2023. After the Open, things interesting here in game 2. Wanderers won the first game 234-206 in the race to 2. Ogle's open. An opening for the Wanderers. Out of the break, Sterner steps up, chance to cut it to 14. Does so! And the drama escalates in game 2.
Well, a great shot by Jason Sterner as his team's trying to get back into game 2. And he turns that double into a 3-bagger. Now let's see if Chris Barnes can get the rally started once again for the Dallas Strikers.
Lots of experience, lots of wins for this guy in Elias Cup action. Chris Barnes. 6-10.
Very fortunate.
My bad.
Spare it up, boss. One spare.
94.3% of the time, bowlers at this level make this spare. Usually automatic. Barnes continues that trend.
Come on, pick me up.
Well, this is
my bad.
It's a time for Frank Snodgrass to shine in this event. And he's had some struggles with spare shooting and some bad shots, but right now, he can cut the deficit to 4 with a strike here. His team's working on 3 in a row and trying to shut out Dallas. And this shot right here could go a long way for his team.
First ever appearance, PBA League here for Frank Snodgrass. Big shot. Big strike. And 4 in a row for Waco Wonders. The 4-bagger makes things very interesting in game 2. Win for DJ back in 2014. 7-frame strikers. Work on a spare. 2 straight for Archer.
He liked it when he let go of it. You could see him kind of pop up out of the shot because that's what DJ does when he likes one that he throws, and got the good pin carry there for a strike in the 7th. Now Parker, last time up, the big split, the 4-6-7. What does he do? What adjustment does he make?
The legend steps up, chance for a 5-bagger and a lead here by 6 for the Wonders. PB3 has got it. He does it. Waco back on top.
Way to go. Follow the leader, baby. Come on. Show me the way.
Hall of Famer.
5 in a row.
Maldonado to keep his team alive, to have any chance, in my opinion, of moving on. This is must-strike territory. Gets it!
Big strike.
Big D, not done yet.
The lead goes back and forward. A double in the 7th, 8th frame for Dallas, trying to stay alive. We have a Pabst 6-pack alert. PJ Moore strikes here. He'll win $1,000 for his team, sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Please remember to drink responsibly. Looking for half a dozen in a row, and the lead again by 6. Back and forth game 2.
Oh,
PJ.
my God.
Whoa, whoa, what happened there?
This is what happened again, that zone.
What is that, BJ? Come on, run it down.
1, 2, 4, 7. Way off.
Oh my goodness, look how deep he is, and he just fans this one to the right. Slicker than an otter's pocket when you get it right of the 3.5 board, and he finds all that slickness right there. Tough spare right here. 1, 2, 4, 7. Chops
No!
it. No way!
4-7 stand. The match changes dramatically, and the strikers are up by 22 pins. You see the max numbers, and they're working on another strike.
Crushing. Yeah, just a crushing frame for not only BJ Moore, but for Waco.
And now the Hall of Famer Jones steps up, looking for the turkey, and a 32-pin lead in the foundation frame. And he comes through. TJ all the way.
Inside a target, but there's some mold there. And it's perfect. That's 3 in a row, and this is all but over. We're going to go to a tiebreaker. 9th and 10th frame roll-off.
A rare non-strike for Simonelli.
Right? Only because it didn't matter, really. The strikers are already in the 230s. Even if Simonelli strikes out, it's 209.
So a wild back and forth finish in game 2. 234-206 win for the Waco Wonders in game 1 here. Portland awaits the winner tomorrow night, 8 Eastern, FS1. Championship match, that's best out of 5.
Last year, Portland down 0-2, comes back and wins
Unforgettable.
the last 3 games. Incredible.
Amazing finish last year. Simonelli trying to finish up this game in style.
That was almost too tight. Through.
We'll have a roll-off to determine the second semifinal winner here tonight. Ogle.
Matt's been a little spotty. I mean, he's got that big 5-count split in the 5th frame of this game. He flagged the head pin first ball in the 10th last game. He needs to tighten things up going into this 9th and 10th frame roll-off. Hey, Dave, guess what?
What time is it, Randy? We have a Pabst 6-pack alert. If Matt strikes here, he'll win $1,000 for his team. Sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Please remember to drink responsibly. The PBR on ice is ready to go. If Ogle can do it here. No, ring a 10-pin.
Man, that was the best shot of the 3. Crazy game. He strikes the other 2 shots out when he does it. We're going to a roll-off.
By PBA rule, this 1-1 tie must be broken by a 9th and a 10th frame roll-off. The teams will remain on their lanes. The managers will choose players to compete in the 9th and 10th frame. Waco will begin the roll-off on the left lane.
Yeah.
Johnny, who do you have?
You got the 10.
Does one bowler bowl the 9th and 10th?
You got the 10. We're on you.
It looks like Norbu's going to go with
two
Tommy
people you need.
Jones
All right, I'll let you know in
and
a second.
Sean Maldonado.
Managers will decide the 9th.
Who do you want to bowl the 9th? Who do you want to bowl the 10th?
He's 10th, I'm 9th.
Okay. That's what we're going to do?
Yep.
Looks like they're going back to the 2 southpaws, Parker and Simonelli. That makes perfect sense. The only other combination I might use for that team would be Jason Sterner and Simonelli.
Simonelli will bowl the 10th.
Parker will start in the left lane.
Okay.
Parker Bowen will bowl the 9th, and Ryan Simonelli will bowl the 10th.
Who starts?
You do.
Lefty for Waco.
Yeah, same lane.
Kept one down.
Two-hander Hall of Famer
All if you tie game.
for Dallas. Here we go. 9th, 10th frame roll-off to determine who wins the race to 2 and who takes on Portland tomorrow night in the best-of-5 championship match.
Max score is 60.
This is exciting. Parker gets us started.
Bucket.
And the bucket lead for the lefty.
No count loss. Let's go.
Well, if you're going to miss, it's best to do it in that first frame or the 9th frame that you're looking at. You strike out, it's still 50. Look out. Got it. Yeah, the back pin is what I was worried about, but he got enough of it. The 9 pin. Now Tommy Jones steps up for the Dallas Strikers. If he strikes here, then they have a chance to shut out Waco with Maldonado batting cleanup.
Interesting strategy from the managers, the team consultation as to which 2 would bowl the roll-off. Tommy Jones, big shot for Dallas. Missed the mark, but got a break.
There's that right lane rearing its ugly teeth. Remember, we talked about it throughout the competition, where sometimes you can get the ball inside a target and it never comes around the corner. However, a huge break for Tommy Jones, tripping the 2 pin.
Simonelli for the Wonders, the 10th. Great shot.
Mr. Clutch the entire event for this team. And boy, did they need him to do the same now.
Beat the pounders, beat the muscle. Won in the quarters in a sweep over the Kingpins. Could this be the end of the line for Ryan Simonelli, who has been an absolute terminator and closer for 3 nights now? Really wants this. 7-pin, no.
Yeah, it looked like he missed it at the bottom.
Big, buddy. Fair's big.
Or he got really fast. You could see his miles per hour up at the top there, but it didn't look like it was that good out of his hand, and it didn't come around the corner. Now Maldonado just needs the first strike, and he's going to send the Dallas Strikers to a rematch with the Lumberjacks.
Good job, Ball. Good job.
Got the spare. Now it's up to the two-hander. He was worked so hard on his physique. Looks strong, looks solid. A strike and 6. And Dallas advances. Maldonado!
Terrible.
Whoa, watch it!
Terrible.
3-10 baby split.
Has to cover, and then he has to strike to tie.
Wow, what a finish.
Yeah.
Not the easiest of conversions here. Gotta have the baby splits. Gets it. Oh boy.
Incredible.
All right, one time here, boss. Good shot.
Must strike.
You got that one out of the way.
The anchor bowler, Matt Ogle, one final coaching tip.
Well, I'm guessing that if he does strike there and we have a tie, then we're going to go to one-ball roll-offs. The manager will determine the next player in line to throw that next shot for both teams. Gotta have it.
Gotta have a strike. Maldonado delivers. He's got it. Sean Maldonado, clutch in Portland, Maine. Amazing. More bowling. More bowling, Charlie Mitchell.
What do you like?
You can beat somebody else, right?
One ball roll.
One player?
I know, but all 5 guys are in play, or only the next 3? Thank you.
All 5 players back in play for both teams.
Ellie to throw it. Is that all right?
Man, make this call. All right. TJ.
I don't know.
Who do you want to throw? All 5ers are in play.
You ready? I got it.
You got it?
I got it.
You go.
Wow, back to the Candyman. Back to Sean Maldonado.
Maldo's going.
I think Ryan Simonelli's probably going to throw it for the Waco Wonders. That's who I would go with.
Johnny Petraglia agrees, I believe, Randy.
By a sudden death single ball roll-off, managers have decided that Sean Maldonado will begin the roll-off, followed by Ryan Simonelli. 1 ball.
It's like talking to your guy at the free throw line, right? Guy's getting ready. He's got to make a pair. All right. Sean Maldonado back at it.
Restart the next round. What a strike!
Oh! Caves in the 7-10.
Maldonado mauls him.
Now Simonelli, who's been clutch throughout, must strike.
Can the Terminator do it again? Simonelli to answer, has to have it. He's got it.
Yeah, that one looked really, really good, didn't it?
Ice in the veins of Simonelli to keep this incredible match going.
You can tell just by the follow-through that Simonelli aced that one. All right, TJ up for the Strikers.
You want to throw it?
And the managers choose.
Manager Petraglia and throws it Parker Bowe III.
Tommy Jones taping up his thumb before he throws this next shot. He's got to get that field perfect.
It comes down to 2 Hall of Famers in Tommy Jones and Parker Bowe III continuing the roll-off. Amazing.
This guy's been a multiple MVP of this event over the years.
2016 Dallas. Tommy Jones steps up.
Oh my goodness.
7, only 7. So Parker Bone III needs 8 to send the Waco Wonders to the championship match. Can the Hall of Famer do it? And end the dream of the Strikers and Norm Duke. For the Hall of Fame champ, 8 to win. Got it! Parker Bone III, a strike. And the Waco Wonders advance to the championship match. The Cinderella story continues for the Snickers Waco Wonders squad. Incredible. What a finish in Portland.
You don't make it to the Hall without being able to pry it off.
One place to throw that one.
What a shot by Parker Bone III. Simonelli steps up first. Watch this. Watch his follow through. See that finish? Absolutely aces it. And then Parker Bone III to slam the door shut on Dallas.
From the play-in stepladder, winning 2 matches, to the quarters, to the semis, and now the championship match to take on 3-time defending champ and hometown favorite Portland.
The 7th seed. They were the 7th seed, and they're going to bowl the Lumberjacks for the title.
The top seed. Sensational action at Bayside tonight. Wonders do it. They'll take on the top-seeded Portland Lumberjacks for the championship. Back to Kimberly.
That is exactly what you want to see in a semifinals match. Parker, you were absolutely clutch when you needed to be. How were you able to stay so calm in front of this Portland crowd?
Just stay down, try to focus, and make a better pass at that one than I did the one before. And, well, through the team and a conversation, it all worked great because they all went down.
Well, this is the first time that Waco is actually headed to the finals. What are your thoughts about going up against the hometown Portland Lumberjacks?
It's always fun going up against a home team. It makes it tough, but it's even more fun to be an underdog. So we welcome the challenge. It's fun.
Well, it's going to be a good show no matter what. We'll see you guys, and congratulations.
Forget them power rankings. Forget that.
Kimberly, thank you. Wow. What a night for the Waco Wonders squad. Tomorrow night, 8 Eastern here at FS1. They'll take on Portland, best of 5. Got to win 3 games. We can't wait to crown a champion in 2023. Now for Randy Pedersen, Kimberly Pressler, the entire crew. It's Dave Ryan saying so long from here in Portland, Maine. We'll see you tomorrow night at 8 Eastern here on FS1. You've been watching the PBA. On FS1, what a night. So much energy, so much emotion, and in the end, a roll-off to see who would take on Portland in the championship match. Tommy Jones, Parker Bone III. They do it. Waco Wonders are through. Tomorrow, it's Waco and Portland for the title.